What's up with y'all, man? Solo Danny, Abundant Danny checking in. Alright, man. Yeah. As y'all see, it's nighttime. Come to y'all at night, man. And this time I actually wrote something, y'all. This time I actually wrote something. But I'ma read it. I'ma read it because I just like it came to me and I just wrote it. I just wrote it how it came to me. Like before it left, before I thought it was gonna leave or whatever. I just wrote this shit. So let me just read it, bro. Let me just read it. Alright, so this what I wrote. I was like, you gotta love that person for real and choose the highest path, the most positive interpretation of that person. You love them and see them whole already, and that's most likely what they will reflect like a mirror. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Jesus was able to do such amazing things like heal blind people. You know what I'm saying? Because he saw that person whole and healed already, and being that person believed in Jesus so much, and he gave his belief to Jesus, and he believed, he was then healed. Oh, and I was like, shit, don't confuse me though. We won't be able to do anything like that until we purify ourselves and actually stop sinning and reach that point Jesus reached. But then you know what I'm saying, we can do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When we start sinning, then we got that much power. That's why a lot of people who resonate with what I talk about love something about magic or fantasies. Y'all having wild imagination, maybe from the past lives, who knows? But for some reason you feel more, and it intrigues and excites you when you watch TV shows or movies like that. And like you know what I'm saying, how it's like magician movies, um goddamn, all types of cartoons, magicians. It's a magician show called Magician, TV series called Magicians, shit like that. And that's how higher self communicating with us, telling us it's more to life than you think, and and that's our higher self saying, you have me here with all the answers whenever you need me. But we continue to feed our earthly body demons and not our spirit, because we think it's more fun doing whatever we want. Hold on, I had to scratch them. I had to go in and I roll up. What the fuck I say? We won't. Damn, I wrote small as fuck. I see what the teacher be like, I can't read that. Damn, what the fuck I say? Fun doing whatever we want, thinking God not gonna teach you for that. Oh yeah. We be thinking we can do whatever we want, thinking God ain't gonna teach us a lesson for that. But we gonna go through a lesson. He gonna teach us some type of way, and it's called karma, what y'all call it. But I call it a whipping. That's a God giving us a whipping. He gonna teach us something. He gonna teach us something though. But anyway, what I was saying, and since you feel you can't be perfect, y'all we be feeling like we can't be perfect. We can't do everything right, so we don't, you know what I'm saying? And it may look like it's too much. You just don't try it all. But my brother and sister, it's a process. One day at a time, man. One day at a time, like 2 Chainz said. Just. And that's what I wrote, bro. That's what I wrote. Yeah, man. But it is a process. One day at a time. Even though we feel like we can't be perfect. And honestly, I'm changing my thought process. Honestly, I feel like we can be perfect. We only feel like we can't be perfect because that's all we've been hearing, you know what I'm saying? But Jesus, who we supposed to be mimicking, who we supposed to be imitating, Jesus, he was perfect. He was perfect. I ain't see him do nothing wrong. I ain't read him do nothing wrong. You know, he was perfect. Even though he had to work, he had to work and get to where he was too. He didn't just start where he was and become. You know what I'm saying? Jesus had to do some. He had to die before. You know what I'm saying? He had to do all this type of work. You know what I'm saying? Before God said he was worthy to you know what I'm saying, come to heaven and do all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying, he doing. But he didn't start where he was. Neither are you know what I'm saying, neither damn why I don't know my speech. Fuck it, neither are we, goddamn it, whatever. But anyway, yeah, bro. And start where we was, and it's an everyday process. We ain't, even though it feel like it's hard and it's too much, we got it, bro. We got it. Every day, even if you fall short one day, shit, you know, goddamn, the next day you get right back on it, and you keep improving and keep improving yourself. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you gonna be there. You gonna be at the point where you be like, yeah, look where I came, and you just gonna keep going. You know. But yeah, I'ma leave it right there. I'ma leave it right there. Let that sink in with y'all, man. Hey, shit, y'all know what to do. I'm out.